Yo, you already know who it is, the Kid Hustle Man Fest. Right now, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you like the interviews, if you like the content, if you want us to interview more of your favorite artists, more of your favorite influencers, more of your favorite reactions, I need you to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel right now. We're on our road to 5K. At 5K, we're giving away something super special. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel right now. Yo, you already know who it is, the Kid Hustle Man Fest. And I got a real special guest. I say special a lot, but to me, this is a special guest because this is really a 10-year anniversary of probably like one of the first artists I ever interviewed, and he from my city. So this is a legendary moment for me. Who I got with me, man?
Hey, you already know, man. It's Lightshow, man. The GOAT from Southeast, man. I'm here with another GOAT, man.
Yeah,
so,
I appreciate that.
For sure, man.
Can I tell them the story, kind of like how we met a little bit?
Go ahead, man. Take them back.
So, 2015, we got a mutual friend, K.
Okay, yep.
I'm a fan of Lightshow. I've been a fan of Lightshow since Yellow Tape, White Chocolate 1.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
I've been a fan. So I'm like, man, I want to interview him. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting into interviews and stuff like that. I want to interview Lightshow. Like, K was a mutual friend. Like, K, man, I want to interview Lightshow. He like, I'm going to see. I think K might have reached out to you. You might have, timing just ain't work out.
Okay.
I end up running into this guy down Majors. I'm a real DC nigga.
Okay.
I ran to this nigga down Majors, get some shoes, took a picture with him, and said, listen, I go to Frostburg. We need to get you up there.
Man.
He said, man, tell them niggas book me. I think maybe I'm adding them on Twitter. This one, Twitter was the best shit out.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm adding them on Twitter, Lightshow, let's do the interview, try to get you to Frostburg. I end up getting the BSA people to book you.
Okay.
You feel me? Because they was doing a DC and Baltimore thing. So they got Take Bang and then they got Lightshow.
Okay.
So I'm shout out to Mom Dukes. I'm in an email. I'm trying to, can I interview Lightshow? She hit me back, we're going to put it together. Yes, we're going to do it. I really appreciate her so much for doing it.
Shout out to Mom.
And when you came to the school, bro, it was nothing but love. This is when White Iverson was just dropping.
Yeah.
And you showed love. You dropped a freestyle. I still remember to this day. It went like riding, smoking, barely ever loafing. On my way to Ming's. That's the only thing open. I said this nigga talking that shit. Nigga talking that. Do you remember that?
We was late night running the city back then. I remember the whole Frostburg jump. Like even after Frostburg, we ended up going to a house party.
Coming to my house.
We went to the house party down there.
Listen, bro, this when I knew that this was a real nigga. I said, man, I got some shit to do afterwards. You let me know. He like, I'm gonna let you know. We exchanged numbers. I ain't really think the nigga was gonna hit me because we did the interview. We did what we were supposed to do. We did the business. I think he hit me like, yo, I'm in the dorms. What's the move? I said, man, come to the crib.
Yep.
He like, look, bro, I got 6 niggas with me.
I got the homies with me,
I got 6
man.
niggas with me. I don't really want too many more niggas in there. I said, say no more. Man, I shut the crib down immediately. I need all women in here. I'm the man up there.
Hey, listen, it was a movie. It was a movie, and all the homies had fun.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot going on up that jump, but it was fun, man. It was a hell of a time, man.
And then the realest thing you told me was, you said, you got some weed? Your man got some weed? I said, yeah, my man got some weed. You said, listen, bro, look me dead in my eye. You said, we got our own weed. I'm just gonna cop the weed from your man just because I fuck with you. I said, man, that's some real nigga shit right there. I said some real nigga shit right there.
I be doing anything, man.
But yeah, so this is the 10-year anniversary, man. Lightshow, how you been, bro?
Man, I've been good, man. It's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's life, man. It's been a journey. So I don't even know how I explain it, man. But it's all love, man. I tell you that much.
And now in this state of where you at now, you don't really do many of these anymore.
Nah, and that's on purpose, because it's just everything's so watered down these days that it's like I don't want to be out here doing something for nothing.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather be with people I rock with, people I know, people I see that's doing something on their own.
Yeah.
And so I try to keep it a little bit, exclusive.
I want to start off by prefacing by saying congratulations, first of all. You're doing something that is looked upon in our society, where we come from, in the streets, is like lame.
Okay.
Changing your life to do something totally different, right? Because everybody knows you as Lightshow, the rapper.
For sure.
And it got to a point where you said you wanted to do something different with your life, which was go to college.
For sure. And
a lot of people look at that as like, you're a rapper in college and you trying to be a lawyer, but you done this in the streets, or portray or say allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. You done this in the streets and you stood on it and said, yeah, I'm in school.
Yeah.
How was that transition for you going from Lightshow to say, you know what, I'm going to get my education and do this in a different route?
I mean, it don't really feel no different for me, except like it's just another challenge. You
Yeah.
know, even with music, when I first wanted to do music, it wasn't no blueprint for it.
Yeah.
Like I heard Wale on the radio
Yep.
while I was down at Tiger Market. My mother had went in the Tiger Market. If you from the city, you know right off of Southern Avenue,
Yeah.
across from Dipset, you got the Tiger Market, and we had pulled up right there for her to run in there. I sat in the car.
Yeah.
I heard Dig Dug come on the radio, and for me, that let me know I could do it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna figure this out now. I knew it was possible, and that was a challenge. So when I woke up one day and said, you know what, I always thought about like being a lawyer and stuff like that. Maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just another challenge because anything I'm doing is me. It ain't something that's not me.
Yeah.
Like, so if somebody look at it as lame or anything like that, I wouldn't even know. Because for me, man, or maybe I would have looked at it as lame at one point in my life too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But for me, like, it ain't nothing. It's a challenge. It's a hurdle. Like, you need more people like us doing bigger things. Like, I love music. I'm gonna do music till I die. I don't know the word retire. I'm gonna always do music, but I'm always gonna expand my horizons. And you know, like as you get older, it ain't like you just wanna smoke weed and lose all your brain cells. Like I love to do everything anybody else do, but I wanna give myself more of a challenge. So that's what I'm on, man.
It's about elevation at the end of the day because we only get one of these.
You get one, and I want to live mine to the fullest. I want to do. I don't want to be on my deathbed thinking like, man, I wish I would have did this. I wish I'd have had a chance. And I didn't felt like I was on my deathbed before. I didn't got shot, been bleeding out, praying to God like, God, if you let me get past this, I'll do this different. I'll do this. Most people forget all the things that they promised. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna forget. It been times that I didn't forget.
Yeah.
But I get back on that path, and I know like I can't forget. I gotta go all the way. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going all the way.
Hey, this interview is sponsored by Culture Check. Culture Check is the best game out right now. It's for you and your spouse. It's for you and your friends. If you're having a game night, this is the perfect game for you. It's Culture Check. Bringing that barbershop, bringing that cookout talk to a card game. It's super fun. You can have your friends versus you. You can have your spouse versus you. You can bring the drinks, the alcohol, whatever you want to bring into it. Just to have extra fun on top of it. Super fun. Finish the lyrics. Do you know the culture? What do you know? Culture Check is the perfect game for you. I promise you, you won't regret it. Make sure you grab your Culture Check card game. When you switched, I'm not gonna say switch because you're not retired. You're still an artist.
For sure.
When you jumped into the lane to becoming a lawyer, is the goal to just get the law degree and to to practice law, or are you really looking to be somebody's lawyer?
I mean,
or is it just a challenge for you just to get done?
Okay, so you're saying is it just something to do?
Yeah.
To say I did it? Or
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I feel like I could help. If anybody who could do the research on where I'm from, you can see what we going through. My homies got RICO charges, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 100 years. Like, they getting real jersey numbers, and it hurt. And there's nothing that any of us could do besides send some money over. But what if it was something I could do? What if I could help prevent certain things from happening? What if I could know the law? And so many people get over sentenced, get unfairly sentenced, get unfairly charged, overly charged. What if it was somebody, and a lot of people don't got the money to get themselves out of them situations. So I know with that knowledge, it's so much I could help. It's so many things that I could help change. And that's what I want to do. I want to be an advocate for change. I want to be somebody that can know what's going on with the people and really help make a difference without sending somebody in there to go say, oh, no, you need to go tell on this person or do this. It's so many ways that you can understand the law and work the system for people to come out on the other side. And that's what I want to know about. Like, why not? Like, why wouldn't you want somebody that's from where you from to understand, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? Like, I want to help my city, man.
I feel like people look at it a little differently because we're so used to being, the white Jewish lawyer to help you out. You get what I'm saying? And little do you know, they trying to collect the check.
Man, a lot of people trying to collect the check, but my lawyer, my black lawyer, he not trying to hear none of that.
Okay.
I got a lot of friends from all different walks of life, but I think it's just about representation, man. I'm for my people. I'm for the people that got good character in general. I'm just trying to leave my mark, man. Like, I ain't better than nobody, but I'm gonna go harder than probably the average person. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna try my hand, but I ain't doing this for show. I'm doing this to really help. I'm doing this to really show that we got representation in all fields, and I ain't gonna let nothing hold me back. Like I'm gonna be an example of you could come from where I'm from. A lot of people you can't come where I'm from. You can't. You would need somebody holding your hand in the hood pass to come through my neighborhood. But I want to show from this same neighborhood we could go bigger and bigger and bigger. I got my youngest, they going to college, playing football, all type of stuff. We getting active, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. And I'm a big homie, so I gotta go even bigger. You dig?
And heavy on the big homie.
Nah, for sure.
Because in DC, we had go-go. We did not have hip-hop. Well, I'm not gonna say did not, but it wasn't as in the light as it is now.
Wasn't nothing.
I would say, Wale, you, Trail, and Shy brung something to the city that had never been done before.
100%.
And I want to give you your flowers for that because it's sometimes where it's forgotten about because you're intelligent, I want to say, and you've done different things with your life that you aren't just an artist anymore. Lightshow is just more than...
It's a brand, you know what I'm saying? It's just me.
And you were one of the people who had a real like brand, which was 86.
For sure.
A lot of people didn't have that. It was a couple here and there, but you were one of the pioneers that said, look, I'm gonna do the business the right way.
For sure.
I'm gonna make sure I'm on time. My family is involved. We ain't missing no bookings. We ain't making sure this ain't happening in no bookings. So I want to go ahead and give you your flowers, bro, because I feel like as the years are going on, because of the other artists that are still making music, that you're getting overshadowed in a way. You get what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I give you your flowers on that, bro, because it was y'all three. That was it.
I appreciate that. I hear people say that, like some people say I don't get my proper just due or my flowers, or I get a lot of my flowers, and I don't feel overshadowed. I feel like it's the cream always gonna rise to the top. I think no matter who come out, you get to see, like, it's always that need. Like, no matter who done came out, you always find them people doubling back like, damn, you know what? I get it now. I see I see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can see. And I ain't trying to be better than none of my peers. I love everybody that's out that's doing them. But if you know what you know it's a difference. I don't got to get out here and overcompensate and do all this or say all this. I ain't going to jail to impress nobody. I done already been enough. I'm not crashing out to impress nobody. You're going to have to catch it how you catch it. If you get a glimpse of it, you're going to know what's real and what's not. You know, I just don't got nothing to prove. And that's how I want it to be, man. I'm so at peace. I'm so at peace in my life about where I'm at and where I'm going and what I'm doing. I don't need no validation from these outside people that a lot of them not doing nothing for themselves. So you can't validate nobody like me. You could go validate yourself. Go have some kids and validate them. But for me, I don't need it. I get my validation from God and from myself, you know. And what I'm trying to do is bigger than what some people may know. So if I spend my whole life trying to get somebody to see, no, look at this, look what I'm doing. I remember being that kid that just wanted somebody to just see what I'm doing.
Just notice you.
You know what I'm saying? Just notice me. I ain't that no more. I done grew into a man that know what my purpose is, know what I'm here for. Now, have I always walked in my purpose? Nah. And I think we all go through that. You know, we all gotta get knocked off course and get back on it. So I haven't always walked my path, but now I know better than ever. Like, man, I'm walking my path and I'm standing on that all the way.
What's some of the struggles you had to get over when you weren't on your path and just trying to figure out how to get back on it?
The biggest struggle was not knowing what my path was, you know? Like, trying to, like, when you feel like you could do so much, sometimes I think you get caught up in trying to do it all instead of doing what God got for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come from the hood, you see the same thing that's going on outside. You see drug dealing, robberies, killings, all type of stuff, and you thinking, all right, well, this what's going on. This would need to be happening. This how I go. And then you get to a point where you're like, man, even with all that going on, I could be more than that. And I think it's a lot of people that tell you, but if they not right there with you outside when stuff going on, when you got to make these life decisions, you gonna make the decision that best suits you in that time. you're not really gonna think about your future. But now I'm thinking about what's gonna serve the future me, the person I want to be in the long run, the people I love, and how I want them to look at me and how I want to look at myself. So I think the biggest struggle was having to realize who I am and try to walk in that light. And I ain't trying to be nobody special, but I know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm trying to do that.
I feel like in DC, the best way to explain this, bro, like we literally just be surviving.
Yeah.
Because we aren't, especially when you came in, we aren't taught the music business.
And that's what I'm saying.
You
like,
feel me? Like,
if you ask me, how hey, look, we done took it to the highest level you could take it from this area. Cause I'm talking from how many artists, even think about it, how many artists that have came out since me, Shy, and Trill, right? Other than like a Rico, and let's just, even if you say strictly DC.
Yeah.
You go to the Fillmore, you go to the Howard Theater, you go to any of these shows. How many people can say, I sold out this place, this place, this place 3 times, this place by myself? Or how many people can say that? They ain't even selling out. They not even doing shows no more. And like, you go and look at the back of the Fillmore, you're going to see my name on them bricks back there next to Beyonce's and this and whoever else back there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think of the stuff we done did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a roller coaster, but we just building the industry in the city right now. It was no industry here. It was no blueprint to follow with this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. You gotta give us some slack, because my biggest thing was I wanted to get a deal from Jay-Z. And guess what? I walked in that office and left out with, hey, what kind of deal you want? How you want to do it? You know what I'm saying? We ain't sign it, but I did that. I checked that off the list. You know what I'm saying?
It was off on the table.
Man, they know. Come on, man. And for me, that's my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And then my peers, you know what I'm saying? Like his family, that's my family. And it's all respect. So what more can I say? What more can I even do besides, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that there's some regrets in some of the steps within your career by knowing now that you were just learning the music industry? You weren't given any game. You was figuring the game out by yourself. You was like, fiddling around with your hands, with your eyes closed. Do you have any regrets or any steps you wish you just didn't take?
I did my job in a different way. Like, I got taught the game. Shout out to All In. Shout out to, Nate, Jeff, Sherry. All In Entertainment, they, in the midst of everybody getting signed and getting deals and stuff like that, they came in. I got a management deal where they paid me to manage me, and they whole thing was, hey, we gonna teach you that anybody that want to come work with you, they need to put skin in the game, and we gonna start by putting skin in the game. So here go a bag for us to manage you, and we gonna help you do this, that, and the third.
When it was crazy, I thought All In was just your shit.
Nah, so 86 America is me.
Yeah.
All In Entertainment, that was a management company that was based out of DC. They was representing, they was working with Rock Nation. They was representing Dusty. You know Dusty Hernandez, the boxer at the time. He's still undefeated. They was representing him. I was just supporting them at the gym. They saw how the kids ran up to me and all this type of stuff. And they're like, hey, what's up?
Who you?
So Dusty threw the alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? I ended up meeting with them, and they were amazing people. Like, they had me around. Listen, I'm talking about, when you talk about them M's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when you talk about them relationships, when you talk about character, like, them people taught me the game straight up and down.
That's
and
crazy.
So a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think, like, whatever they may think that All In was, but All In was just a management company that was based out of DC. They started off with Steve Francis, and they had Monte Ellis. Then they end up going with boxing. They did Sneaker Con and all that, Sweet Green. Like,
you put me on game right now.
Yeah, so they did all that. So I'm learning the business from inside the business, and they helped me be my own boss. So they like, we gonna teach you how to go from putting out free mixtapes to selling stuff. They the reason why I started selling Life Sentence and putting it on the iTunes and all that. We made Billboard list the first junk we put out, because they said, hey, we gonna sell it. And then this before niggas botting views and stuff. We actually sold units to people on pre-sale. You know what I'm saying? So they told me the game well, and they told me a different side of the game, from publishing to all that. So It was beautiful.
Speaking on that knowledge that you have, bro, because first of all, I didn't know all that shit was.
Yeah.
I thought that was just your company.
Nah.
But speaking on that knowledge and then knowing now how you just said like these artists can't sell out the Fillmore and they can't even do shows, do you think that is kind of you, Shy, and Trail's fault for not giving the game, like it's heavy on your shoulders of not giving the game or not, I don't know, having that relationship with younger artists
Nah,
to teach them because you didn't learn it. I mean, you learned it. You didn't know it. Nobody taught it to you. So it's like at some point they had to learn it from you.
Nah, I brought everybody along. When all my shows, they was there. Again, I paid them to come and open up for me at my shows and stuff like that. I brought all the people out I could. I always been the type that's willing to sit down with you, talk to you, give you all a game. Whether people want to use it or not, that's on them. But ain't an artist that ever came out of this city that I ain't hollered at and said, hey, this how you do it.
Yeah.
Whatever they do with it, that's on them, you know. But I can't tell you an artist that came out that I haven't hollered at.
So what do you think happened? Because there's a huge drop off, right, from the way you, Trail, Shy used to move in the city to how our younger artists move in the city now. Where is why is there a disconnect? What was the drop off?
I don't know. I think right now the city, we going through a lot right now.
Okay.
With the gentrification, with the violence, with once COVID came, that changed a lot of stuff. It's still survival out there. Like a lot of these other cities that have made it musically, they got big, huge artists. You think about Chicago, as crazy as Chicago is, they got the Commons, they got the Bump J's, they got the Kanye West, they got the Twisters, they got mega stars. You know what I'm saying? We got Wale. And Wale is one of the best that ever done it, but it's one singular person that all the weight can't fall on his back. And he done. I done watched him do so much for so many people, including me. But we don't have that structure here. We don't have them labels here. We don't have them people that's really coming here and doing more than taking advantage of what we doing. Yeah, they might sign an artist and keep them for a little while, but it's not bringing on the whole infrastructure, you know? And I think that's the hardest part because I lived in L.A., I seen the infrastructure they got. If you in Miami, they got stuff like that. If you in New York, they got that. Yeah. But here in the city, we don't, you know, but we got so much talent. We got, like, look at what you said, Tate Cobain. Yeah. He from down the street in Baltimore, my brother. Who did what for him? But he still ended up next to Nicki and writing songs for all these people. So it's just like, damn, we got all this talent here, but the industry ain't, you know, taking care of us or looking out for us or teaching us the game. So we really just stuck having to teach ourselves. So I feel like the bigger homies than us gotta put the structure together and help put that together.
But so we live in the city though, right? Since we said Wale, so we're gonna expand it. We're not gonna say DC no more. We're gonna just say the DMV at this point.
Right.
We have those artists, the Rico Nasties. What's the kid? Corday.
Okay.
Logic.
Oh, you just named 3 people from Maryland.
All right, because like I said, we're in the DMV. We're gonna speak DMV now.
Okay.
Because of course from DC we don't have a real artist from DC because we gonna say
we got Wale.
I was gonna get on that.
Yeah.
In DC, bro, we love to say Wale is not from DC until it's some shit that he didn't do for DC. Now, you ain't do this for DC, but you claim with DC. But we'll say Wale ain't from DC. But then it'd be like, damn, but he ain't do this for DC.
I hate that narrative.
I do too.
I hate the narrative that Wale ain't from DC because what more can you do for like, I hate that narrative. I don't even know what to say about it. I hate the narrative. Did you grow up with him?
No.
I ain't grow up with him. I don't give I know what he represent. I know where I done seen him at. I know what he did for the city. I know how much he loved this city. Yep. Like I can't imagine he everything he do, he represent this city, man. He in old pictures with Drake and Kid Cudi with foams on, dressed just like a Southeast nigga. Like what more you want? When you talking about representation, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll say Obama ain't from America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is Hawaii America? Technically,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, well, whatever the case may be, like, man, stop playing. Like,
Because what I'm trying to get at is that we do have pieces in the game if you want to consider the whole area.
we just too divisive, man.
Okay. Why do now we get to a point. Why
Yeah.
are we like that? Why can I name 6 artists right now that's from this area that know where the fuck uptown, southeast, and southwest at, but there's a huge disconnect when it comes to infrastructure of music in this area.
People get on, they forget about the areas that they claim. Like, I don't know, it's not enough camaraderie between DC, Maryland, and Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough. Like, we use each other where it's necessary, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think representation matters, and that's why when people say while they not from DC or some shit like that, no, Corday is not from DC. Rico Nasty not from DC. Logic
Okay.
not from DC. And the reason I say that is because they don't claim to be and they don't represent DC. They represent Maryland. They get on them stages and them world stages and they put on for Maryland or PG County or whatever.
Yeah.
So the people putting on for us, we gotta hold them tight and keep that there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about what block you from. It's about where your roots at, who you know, who you tied in with, where you hang out at, where did you hang, where your homies hang out at. Like, do y'all got businesses in the city? Do y'all putting back in the city? The people that's doing that, we gotta cherish them, man.
But when you go outside of the DMV area, excuse me, once you go to Atlanta, once you go to Chicago, once you go to LA, and you meet a IDK, you meet a Logic, you meet a Corday, you meet a Rico Nasty, and they say, "Well, where you from?" And they say Maryland, or they say PG, right?
Mm-hmm.
They be like, "Where PG at?" They say the DMV.
Yeah.
Why can't we, I feel like as DC, people from DC,
Mm-hmm.
we have hated being from the DC so much that if I'm an IDK, if I'm a Rico Nasty, if I'm a Logic, shit, I probably won't want to associate myself with that either. Because if I do, look at the negative connotation that come with it. You ain't from here. Why you act like you be here? You from this area. I feel like that's why we don't have an infrastructure, because as DC niggas, probably at one point in time, you probably grew up on the same type time. Man, them niggas ain't from here. Man, I'm from Southeast. I'm from Uptown. This is what it is. They ain't go to DCPS schools. They ain't stand in the trenches and get hit at with them back in the days. Niggas had high points and shit like that.
That's a touchy subject for me, because I seen a lot of people rep DC and then get on and then rep solely where they from. You know what I'm saying? And that shit has hurt me, because I'm like, damn, like, what
happened?
What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. And then I don't know, man. I think culture matters. DC is an important place. Maryland is an important place. Virginia is an important place. I go shop in all the places. I go patronize all the places. But I don't have to be from there to understand it and appreciate it. And I love it. I love Maryland. I love Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm talking about deep love for all the parts of Virginia, all the parts of Maryland, all the parts of DC. So I don't know. I don't know if they love it like that. I think you just want people that love it to represent it. You gonna know if somebody love it. You gonna know if they love the culture, man.
I think that I don't know. You are more of the rooms than I am, because I would say that's an old way of thinking. I used to see that a lot where people use DC, like, oh, I'm from DC, the whole time to be from PG. But they right there by the line for real. But they from PG, but they want to say they from DC because of the way people look at us, the people view us. Them niggas got swag down there. Them niggas talk, the way they act, the way they carry themselves. So they wanted to associate themselves with that. But I think that's such an old way of thinking now, because look at Maryland though. They lit for real.
Nah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? They got look at Nino Pay right now.
For sure.
They had Cuter Food. Kevin Durant. If you want to go to athletes, Kevin
that's
Durant.
what I'm saying. Maryland good. Like, they good. I mean, they still don't got no full infrastructure to jump, but they doing stuff. So it's like,
why can't we?
I don't know if it's why can't we, but are they worried about what DC doing or not doing while they doing what they doing? Hell no.
I think also we have, and we talked about this a little bit on FaceTime the other day, I think we have a lack of identity, or identity crisis is what I want to say. When you came up, you, Shy, and Fat Trail, y'all were all great artists. y'all all had different views and different outlooks. Trail was a slutty nigga,
Right.
tongue in the ass, all wild and
Right.
crazy. Fat Trail was, Shy was a fly young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stay with the clothes. You was a Southeast nigga, but still got the bitches from the trenches. But y'all didn't want to be like one another. You didn't want to. I want to
sure.
be slutty, or I want to. You know what I'm saying?
You know, when I was thinking about like my music before I even really started putting everything out, I had to think about that. I'm like, bro got that lane. He already got that locked down. Bro got that lane. What can I do? I said, all right, I could be honest and just speak from the heart on what's real, on what I'm going through, what I see. And that's how I made my lane. I think so many people right now, they copy off what the next man doing, and it's everything very trendy. It's not too many people standing out, but it's hard to stand out. You're gonna get ridiculed. You're gonna be misunderstood. Some people want to just get the money. But how you get the money matters. And that's what I want people to know. Like, even from my city, like, we got a lot of death and destruction that we preaching right now through the music, you know? And death and destruction only lead to more death and destruction, you know? And we done seen that. So I think, I don't know, what we going through, it's interesting. But I know it's a way out of it, you know? It's a way out of it. It's ways out of it, you know? We just got to be that example, you know? Everybody going to do what they do, but it's tough right now, man.
Yeah.
It's tough in the city, man. I wouldn't.
Bro, it's so hard right now in the city for artists. I feel frustrated because what you said, which is like they can't book a show right now, but the views,
Yeah.
the clicks,
Yeah.
the likes, the comments are full.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? Like, what are you doing so right that it's wrong?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you able to catch these kids' attention by saying you smoking on? And I had this conversation with KP Skywalker. Why do you feel that you have to put out this music and say you smoking on this person, homie, to get views? Because you can't perform that shit, and that shit doesn't resonate. Everybody ain't smoking niggas homies.
We going through some shit in the city right now, man.
But you wanna know what his response was?
What?
That's what they like. They like to hear, man, I didn't bump the Drake on one knee and switch this and Draco that, and they like to hear it.
I think when you get up and what you think they like to hear, when you get caught up in that, you going down a crazy path, because them same people gonna lead you to crash out. And once you crash out, they gonna laugh at you and say, why you doing this? Why you doing that? You think that's what they want to hear, but it ain't. Who is they that you trying to impress? Trying to impress some little ass kids that ain't got no money? These little ass kids ain't got no money to come put no money in your pocket. So for what?
Yeah.
And they parents ain't gonna endorse in that shit. They might let them listen to it every now and then or hear it. But what's that gonna translate into? That ain't gonna translate into dollars. You gotta really get the money out here. Too many violence don't bring money. So any nigga you hear talking about, oh, that's what they want to hear. How when violence don't bring money? Violence stop all the money. And
They getting signed though, Joe.
who?
They getting signed. Them young niggas getting signed.
Who got signed? Who didn't got signed?
Not
and
to a
went-
major though. Not
Man,
to a
then
major.
what is we doing? I can sign myself to, bro, is the goal to be major or to stay in the hood for a couple $1,000s? What, 20,000s, 30,000s, 50,000s, 100,000s that you gonna blow? Everybody blow their first 100. Everybody.
That's fact.
So then what? Now, come on, man. I ain't gonna lie. You just triggered me talking about like, that's what they want to hear. Fuck
No,
what they want to hear. Because,
telling you-
I'm saying you trigger me by even hearing somebody else say like, that's what they want to hear. Fuck what they want to hear. Because you gonna let them type of people dictate your life, or you gonna dictate your life for how you want to move. You know what I'm saying?
So what you gonna say when a nigga say, look, a young boy, all these kids, he just came to Capital One Arena 3-4 weeks ago, sold that motherfucker out.
Amen.
All
Yes, he did.
them kids in there, they
Yes, he did.
make America slime again.
But you don't
green.
got the money that young boy got or the lawyers to fight the cases that he beat to be able to stand in front of us right now. You know how many cases? You know he probably on federal probation, parole, everything right now. He probably had Drew Finland on this case and all type of people. You can't get them people. We don't even got no Drew Finland type nigga that's a lawyer that's going, The same people that got Dirk out of jail or working on Dirk case, the same people that work on Young Boy case, same people that got these other people out of jail and Gucci Man and all that. Man, stop. When are we gonna stop playing and stop acting like when we catch our cases? Look, now if we want to talk real, think about how many rappers from our city caught a case. How many of them beat it? How many of them in jail right now for 10, 20, 15 years? You talk about all this money they getting signed. The labels that these niggas got signed to, when they court cases, they paid for them niggas to get out them jams. Yeah. These niggas sitting in jail. Yeah. What is it doing? Our city way different from somebody else's city, and it ain't that. So you could walk that path if you want, but just know you going to jail, and all the money you gonna spend on lawyers, it's gonna be gone, and you gonna owe that back. Even Young Thug owed shows back in. This, that, and the third, like, who we really think we are, who we think we fooling. So until we change the narrative and set the standard for ourselves, we gonna go down the same path and not get none of the same results, bro.
How do we change that though? Because we understand the problem, and I told you personally, I feel like we want to look like a Chicago. We want to be gangster. We want to be the toughest niggas in the room.
But they want to look like us. Everybody, all these places I go, they got so much love for DC. Yeah. All we got to do is be ourselves. But when we get to doing all this beefing with each other, now people who might like this person and they like that person, now they got to pick and choose. Now they got to help this person and can't help this person. And that's stopped the money from coming together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe as I done got old, I done say, you know what? That beef shit ain't nothing. I done been in my share of beefs and stuff. It ain't because I wanted to be, though. It's because the niggas...
Shit happens.
Force your hand. They but now people got more of a choice on, man, because what we beefing over, you know what I'm saying? Like, people trying to beef with the whole city, and that's they claim to fame. That ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. And
what make it worse, though, I had these conversations off camera with certain artists, right?
Yeah. Niggas know what they doing.
And they tell me, I'm a fan of his music though. I just don't fuck with him.
Talking about who?
I won't say. Yeah.
Like
if me and Lightshow was beefing.
Yeah.
And somebody else did an interview with Lightshow, you won't say it on camera, but you would say, man, I'm a fan of that nigga Fat.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's how they be. A lot of these niggas is fans of each other, but they just caught up in beefs and all type of stuff that they don't even know where the beef started at. And I hate that for our city, man. Like I ain't gonna lie. Bloodshed don't bring no money. We got the whole federal police in our city right now because we just seem to believe that this dumb shit is gonna get us some money.
Yeah.
All it's doing is getting niggas locked up.
But do you think that's gonna take time? Because we've been through it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I understand the importance of life, nigga. A lot of these niggas don't understand the importance of life.
And I think that's the problem. Niggas just don't understand the importance of life right now and how easy it is to lose it. When you start seeing your friends get shot in the face, have to be AK-47 survivors and stuff like that, that don't make you think, or it gotta happen to you. It gotta happen to you for you to realize, like, oh damn. Come on, man.
Bro, I had this conversation with my man. I'm gonna say his name, my man Frank, right? We had this conversation all the time. It was a young girl who got killed around my neighborhood in front of the building that everybody hang at. And I told him one day, because, I don't hang around there no more. You get what I'm saying? I said, what's crazy about this is she passed away right there, and next week, niggas gonna hang in that same spot. Like, that shit ain't happen. And I said, bro, if you go ask these white people and talk to these white people about this shit, they gonna tell you need some fucking help.
Yeah.
That's trauma that you think that it's okay that somebody died right there.
Yeah.
Blood was right there a week ago, and you gonna stand right there again in the same spot, knowing the same shit can happen to you next week.
I got that trauma myself. So
and you okay with standing right there, bro? And you okay with being like, I'm from this neighborhood.
And
if you die, it's over for you. And it's not the old streets.
Yeah.
Well, when you go to jail, when you die, your homie go take care of your mother. Your homie go pick your kid up from school. Your homie make sure, you know what I'm saying, little shit over here good. Man, if you die, you go to jail, then good give your ass a rest in peace post, a free post 2 times a year. Your birthday and maybe a day they remember.
Nah, for real. And
that's about it.
And that's a hard mentality too, cause I know I love my hood, man. I love
100%.
I love my hood, and I want the best for my hood. I want to bring positivity to that, John. I want to bring light. I want to help people get up out of there. And even though I got homies that done died in them same spots. I still
go there.
I still
I
go
still
there.
go there
So
too sometimes.
so I
But I
understand.
just breeze by though.
Yeah, and me, like it's like I be feeling like, and that's the thing too that I want to speak on, cause when you come from somewhere you grew up, man, I've been going to that same store since I was 1. You know, before I was 1, my dad was holding me in his arms, walking me through Magogany under the B wing from Trenton Terrace Apartments to the store. Like, so to me in my mind, it's this all like this.
That's all you know.
This it. This home. It feels so comfortable that I'm like, damn, they got me too. I'm
Brainwashed.
comfortable.
You brainwashed, bro.
So when you see me
Not in
trying
a
to go
negative
to
way.
no straight up. So when you see me trying to go to school, trying to be different, trying to whatever, it's because I realize, bro, I'm just as brainwashed as anybody else. Even as I'm telling people, violence only gonna lead to more violence. I had to read books. I had to read the Tao Te Ching and stuff like that to be like, oh, these understandings is 500. Man, it's a book that came out 500 years before the Bible that tell you everything that we going through in this life right now. And until you start seeking that knowledge, you're going to think you invented the wheel, man, and you didn't. So for me, I think it's a hard mentality to shake, but we got to, man. And the more you read, the more you seek knowledge, you will find it. But trust me, I read enough at this point to be able to say with all my chest, violence only gonna lead to more violence. It ain't gonna lead to no money. Dumb shit only gonna lead to more dumb shit. That's why I'm trying to change who I am from the inside out, man.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't hating on what nobody doing. I understand it. I just don't want that for you. I don't want you to want that for yourself, you know? And after I tell you that, I'm gonna be an example. I'm gonna go get this money because I ain't gonna sit here and preach to you all day. You gotta do what you gonna do. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make sure you know. But now it's my job to go out here and be an example. So I'm trying to be the best fucking example I could be, whether that's working out, going to school, making music, doing what I can. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might make a song about this, the same shit, and then I might make a song also. I got a song I might wrote for my mother about a girl. Guess what? Just because I'm gonna try to put the song out with substance. That's the reason why I do yellow tape and white chalk versus life sentences and stuff. I needed an outlet. So on my outlet, I say on other people's beats, I could get on them Jones and say anything. You know what I'm saying? But on my own shit, I want substance, you know? And so for me, I ain't knocking what nobody do, but I am trying to be an example. That's all you could do.
I feel like the way I try to explain that shit to my friends, bro, and anybody I deal with, I tell them go down to the monument.
Yeah.
Go see them thousands and hundreds of thousands of white people just walking, peaceful. They ain't looking over their shoulder. They ain't trying to see they better get hit with a switch or a Draco.
Yeah.
They ain't got a tote 30.
Yeah.
They ain't got a tote Drake.
But guess what, too? It's so much of that we could do in our city, because even in my city, I done been to tennis matches. I just seen Venus Williams play because she was in the city. We got to know what's going on in our city and go take part in that. Don't just be, this our city, right?
Yeah.
So don't just be letting the white people or the whoever do all the cool stuff. Go, man, go interact with everybody and get active. Go on a hike. Go do something different. Go fishing. We got to really put our mind to this shit and think about survival, because survival is more than just toting your gun on your block. It's if everything and all the guns get taken away, if the grocery stores get taken away, how you going to eat? Do you know how to fish? Do you know how to clean the fish, cut the fish? It's little stuff you should be thinking about on how to survive if you a real soldier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you going to really, because one day you're going to be leading somebody's family. You want a wife, a kids, or whatever. They gonna be looking at you.
If they make it though.
If you make it to that point, and I hope they do. I hope we all do.
Yeah.
You gonna have motherfuckers that depend on you. You better go open a book. You better go learn something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm pushing. Be as gangster as you want to be, but the most gangster niggas I know, they smart too, and they in them books. And some of them had to go to jail to be like that. But guess what? I rather the people that stepping for a purpose. My homies, they step on you straight up. But they ain't what they wanted. That ain't what they want to do.
Yeah.
They want to give you that knowledge. They want to get themselves that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I really got homies doing 20, 30s, and 40s, and 50s, and 100s.
80 ball. Nigga,
Do you hear
80.
me? If you don't know how that feel, I'm not trying to hear no gangster shit from you. You don't know. The niggas from my hood, it's some of the best that ever did it. And even the people I know that's not from my hood, man, and they ain't never snitch or nothing. Don't talk to me about no gangster shit, because you ain't living like that, man. And I know the ones that is. This shit y'all caught up in, that shit ain't gangster. It's stupid. And y'all super tipping. Y'all telling these people who y'all beefing with, where y'all went, what y'all did, how y'all did it, what y'all did it with. They ain't doing nothing but building cases. We got RICO charges. There's multiple RICO cases in my hood right now. And them niggas ain't even rappers. So imagine the niggas, now you got rappers tipping about what other random, like, come on, man. I just want us to do better.
I watched it, bro. I watched a artist turn. He was a regular nigga.
Yeah.
I knew what he was about.
Mm-hmm.
And he turned into a rapper. And I told my man, I said, he's going to jail. 100%. I said, bro, because he's not going to have no choice but to prove to them niggas over there how much gangster he is and what he did to them. Because back in our days, it used to be like, it was showing them because you knew he was beefing with them.
Right.
Or you might have seen a familiar face before them shit started clicking. You know what I'm saying? Or you knew the car or something like that. Now, it's not that. It's, I'm listening to the song. Oh, he said he killed my man. Yep.
Yeah.
Him right there. He said he did it. So now I'm going to spin on him.
Yeah.
And eventually, it's shit going to catch up to you.
Nah, for sure.
You can't run from it.
You can't. It's going to catch up.
It's going to catch. And what they do is.
And then a lot of these niggas moving scared. They ain't out here moving by themselves and doing this. They can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't even go take your girl on no date. Because, why? Because you done said all this and all that. I'm going to go do what I want to do. And I'm going to defend myself on the highest level, but I ain't bothering nobody. So if you bother me, man, I'm 100 times, it's 100 times, I ain't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what's going on out here, and still, I ain't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying to myself, I'm playing defense, and I'm staying focused on a bigger goal. I just wish more people would play it like that, you know?
Do you think it's hard to stay focused in a city like we have? And,
Hell yeah.
And stay the course, because it took us a while to get to this point.
Hell yeah. And that's why I can't hate them, but for what they doing, but I could tell them. So it ain't gonna get you nowhere.
What would be like some real advice to artists? Because even though you're not looked at as, I want to say, the most gangsters artist, I don't want you to take that in a negative way, because
I'm just a man.
You get what I'm saying? You gonna defend yourself if shit come to it. I know that for a fact.
I'm just a man. I ain't trying to be the most gangster.
What advice would you give those artists that I want to see facing an identity crisis within our city?
Man, I say don't stop being a follower, man. It's nothing more gangster than being yourself. That's the most gangster thing you could do, is be yourself and save a life. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times the shit that you saying, you might not be the one that get caught up behind it. It's gonna be your homies and they homies and or your mother or your father. Like, it's gonna touch places that, and you gonna, guess what? What you gonna go slide? You better go slide about it. And after that, and now you stuck in this cycle. Get out the cycle, man. This shit a revolving door. So if you stay caught up in that revolving door, I don't know what to tell you. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be an example of what not to do, and you could follow it or you could not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to be that example though. These niggas know better. Whether they want to do better or not, that's on them. But walk down that path if you want and see what that don't got for you. That's the best advice I can give you, because the stove hot. If they not gonna listen to God, they not gonna listen. I don't care if they listen to me. Go touch the fire and you see how hot it is for yourself. And that's where you're gonna learn the most at. So hopefully God give you a second chance. I done been in them jams. I done been facing 30 years, 100% bond, not knowing what I'm gonna do. And I remember thinking to myself, damn, I'm gonna have to be a mentor for somebody. Shit, I was on to the next mentally. I was accepting my consequences. I hope you can accept your consequences, and thank God saved me from them situations. But now I gotta do something different. So when you go through your situation, and you will go through your situation, I hope it change you if that's how you living. You know what I'm saying?
I think my advice would be yourself, because they gonna love you for you. They're not gonna love you for being somebody that you ain't. I say that to say, I went to a school. I talked about this on the phone. I went to a school 2 hours away.
Yeah.
And I got bitches. And I didn't get bitches just off of just, I got bitches. I got bitches because I sound like where I'm from.
Yeah.
Kill Mo. I ain't got to say, I got the glizzy on me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't give a fuck about that shit. Oh, you talk like that. Talk like that again.
Mm-hmm.
Say that,
nah,
say that fly shit again. Yeah, hell yeah. This how I speak, for sure. Go experience life. These women out here that you want, that you think you want, these women that's in your...
Yeah, and then it's the thing, too. Man, hey. Man. done seen some of them. Man, look, man, like bro said, expand your horizons, man. Cause
Yeah.
these girls y'all beefing over that y'all think is the finest thing since wine, they is not that.
Go somewhere.
Go somewhere, man. They is not that.
Go somewhere.
Go outside of your block, man.
Bro, go to a different state. Go to a different country. The water is really blue.
You hear me?
You feel me?
You hear me?
Like
and that girl you chasing, you gonna realize
she
is
nothing.
not that.
She is
not that.
She ain't nothing.
You hear me? That's what you about to die over? That's what you about to what? All right. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Y'all haven't, a lot of these niggas ain't even fully developed yet to really know what's going on out here. And y'all trying, you risking your life for this shit? Nah, man. You better risk your life, get some money. You know, really getting some money, not beefing, man. I ain't gonna lie, beefing, that's the most minuscule thing you can fucking do.
But that shit so heightened, though.
I got no respect for that shit.
That shit so heightened, though.
These niggas never been in no... Man, they in real beefs right now. I tell you that, but man, this shit, they going.
It's a different beef now these days.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, this shit
they
real.
Losing 10 homies. We used to lose a couple, 3, 4. They losing 10 on a humble.
Nah, for real, and they think that shit normal. Like, nah, shit crazy right now.
Would you ever do therapy?
I need therapy. I need it. I can't look at my homies. I can't look at my mindset. Like, I'm trying to fight out of this mindset. A motherfucker might look at me and think, oh, no, he got it all together. Nigga, I'm fighting hard as a mug not to do the same shit you doing.
Yeah.
Because I just know it's a better way. I know it is. God put these words that I say through these lyrics. He put them in my heart. It gotta be a better way, you know? Just gotta find it, you know? And you can't be scared, but man, I need therapy like a motherfucker, right? I got to. I think everybody need therapy, man. For real. And once you realize that, damn, you know what? I do need therapy. I don't got all the answers. The way I'm moving ain't right. Man, that's when you able to grow, you know? And that's where I'm at right now.
If you could, in a perfect world, make the city, especially the music industry, in a better light, like what would that look like? What would you change right now?
I'll just take away the guns. Beef all you want, but I just take away the guns because, like, I'm going to keep saying, violence only going to lead to more violence. And that's something I learned.
Do you think that taking away all the guns would make people be more creative within their music? Because I personally don't like the shit. I can't listen to it. It's too much. It's too overly graphic for me. I know you can't rap that shit on stage. I know you can't.
Yeah.
I know you can't go to the Fillmore and perform that song and go word for word with it because you can't breathe.
Yeah.
Because you punching in and you doubling it.
Man. Talk to him, man. Then that's coming from somebody that play the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that
because
I done seen you around the biggest artists in the game. You know what I'm saying? So if they should listen to anybody, they should be listening to you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think that because I don't interview those style of artists, I don't get the just due in the city. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm not mad at that because I've tapped in with the DMV Hoods and News and the DC artists and the DJ, and I sent them content. They won't post it.
Man.
They won't post it, bro. And I don't feel no type of way about it because it's gonna be a day they're not gonna have a choice.
You know
but
what?
To post
I
it.
done been through that too. Like even me still, unless it's some negativity, they not posting nothing I'm doing. They not posting when I'm dropping a song or all that. They'll like it. They'll see it. They'll see the wave. If they could use something I'm saying, if they could steal something I post on my Instagram to get some laughs or some likes or exploit a beef I'm going through or something like that or some differences, they'll post that. But are they? So we all got to look in the mirror at ourselves. But for the ones that's doing that sucker shit, just know I see you. And as much as you ain't fucking with the solid motherfuckers, I'm not fucking with you. Because it's two sides of this coin. Yeah. And as much as I'm on my path don't say I gotta fuck with these suckers. And I ain't fucking with these suckers. I see what y'all doing. I see the ones who so divisive in the city and all that. And I'm gonna let it play out how it play out. You know what I'm saying?
I think that someday we'll get to a point, bro, where people will understand and start to listen because we had the talent.
Yeah.
I can't deny niggas' talent, bro.
For sure.
Niggas, No Savage is a talented young.
Oh yeah, that's one of my
nigga.
favorites, man. That's one of my favorites, man. I light up just you saying. That's one of my favorites, man. He cut
JG
from that
Riff,
cloth.
A talented
One of my favorites, cut from
nigga.
that cloth. Mm-hmm.
I know that we got the talent, bro. the light switches got to switch, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what the light switch is to switch to bring the attention to the city in a positive way. But all I can say is the music that you're making right now, that people get mad it's not on the radio or it's not getting played at this place or they can't book a show at this place. Do you think that I can replace your music with Drake's? I can't. First of all, you curse too much. I wouldn't be able to play a 3-minute song or a 2-minute song without it being so many spaces in there. Nigga don't even know what the words is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and I be wanting to have these conversations. I had these conversations with people I have personal relationships with, which is people like Riff. I have conversations with them like, listen, bro, like this, man, this, you gotta do better than this. I want you to win here, but we gotta do this. And sometimes I feel like it falls on deaf ears because
you think it's us. You think as artists, not saying, but you think us as artists got to be more conscious about the business side of the music versus the.
I think the internet ruined the business side of music altogether because you can put a song out on the internet, it's going to do whatever it's going to do. It's going to do good, it's going to do bad. And if it don't do good, you on to the next one. You're not even pushing it no more.
Yeah.
You came up in an era where if you dropped a song today, you was pushing it for 3 months. You had a whole rollout plan. Your team said, listen, on this day, we're going to do this interview. On this day, we're going to do this freestyle.
Right.
On this day, we're going to shoot the video. We're going to drop it. And you had that shit loaded up before the song dropped.
Right.
Now we're in a space where I recorded this music. I'm going to put it on Instagram, and I'm going to post a link and on YouTube, and it's going to do views and numbers. So I think that the DJs and the radio
I think? I think we just figured it. I think we just figured it out a little bit. The business is just not there right now. And I think we got to be, as artists, we got to be more business minded. We got to think more about how what we doing right now is going to facilitate us getting to the next part of our life we want to get to.
I think you can help, though, because you know it. I know certain aspects of it. I'm not a rapper, so I can't say what deals is good for you and what deals ain't good for you, publishing and things. You are a rapper who went through that. And
for sure.
I can tell you on the radio side and the industry side, what are they looking at? Why they looking at it?
I think something going to change. Now that you saying that, I think something. I could see some type of infrastructure getting created for the city. I could see some type of something, some type of coalition.
Everybody beefing. Even the blog niggas is beefing. Even the niggas you think is going to be pushing the narrative in a positive way.
Yeah, that's true too.
They beefing.
The real guy come together at some point. And I know I'm locked in with a lot of the homies, you know what I'm saying? But I hope this message of this beef shit, that shit right there, that shit I ain't gonna, like, that's the whole problem. Like, that beef shit, guys,
it's
gotta go somewhere, man.
It's dumb, bro.
That shit.
It's just a macho, you want to be tougher than the next guy, bro. For what?
But you can't be tougher than nobody now. Everybody got switches, man. Everybody, you can't be, your switch ain't tougher than his switch. That shit gonna go off and hit everybody right there or don't hit nobody. Fuck up everybody's cars and fuck up their buildings. Either way,
that shit
it ain't nothing going on with this, man. Like, niggas just want to be able to say, yeah,
I spun that jump.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from a time where you do something like that, you don't even say it. Yeah. You don't advertise what you did or who you did it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they do that at, you know? But now, I mean, like, unless you got, now I can understand, it is some hoods out here that got long-standing beefs with other hoods. You know what I'm saying?
But that's even worse than me.
You said it's worse?
I hate it because
that's better because them generational beef hoods, they not even, we haven't heard of them hoods doing nothing to each other in so long. We hearing random people linking up and just sliding on everybody. We ain't like
it's Instagram though.
It's like Instagram. The generational beefs, them Jones is dying down. And niggas beefing with everybody now. Yeah. Like, shit crazy, eh? Shit crazy, eh?
Man, I hope we can do better, bro. I think that this conversation was something that you definitely wanted to have. And I'm happy that you had it.
You know, it ain't too many people that can even get me to talk about, like, what's going on in the city and how we feel because we haven't figured it out fully yet. But like you said, it started with the conversation. And I'm glad that you man enough to even have them conversations. Cause there's so much stuff that we could talk about, but the city needs somebody gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? And I like the way that you starting with it too. And any way I can help, I will, you know,
I appreciate
and I'm motivated to see what I could do more, you know what I'm saying, and be more of an example, even more, and make sure I'm showing what my life like, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, bro, like, first of all, I'm proud of you. I said it earlier, but I'm really proud that you can come from where you come from and find yourself and do something different with your life.
For sure.
And stand firm on it and say, yeah, nigga, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm still an artist. I'm never retiring. I'm still gonna have these bars for your ass.
100%.
But I want better for my life. You plan to have kids someday. I hope.
100%. That's what I'm thinking about. My wife, my kids, man, it's time to get on a good foot, man.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm super proud of you because it ain't many of us in that space. And I just was talking about that with cuz that just left.
Yeah.
That the only successful people in black neighborhoods really are rappers and ball players.
Mm-hmm.
And to see a nigga like Lightshow go from I can be a rapper and I can be a successful lawyer someday,
yeah,
is something that a nigga from your neighborhood may be like, all right, this shit kind of cool now.
Nah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? Or a nigga
sure.
from my neighborhood like, shit, this shit kind of cool now.
That's why we gotta stay the course, get it done, and show. You know what I'm saying? Be an example. You know.
Stay away from this lame shit that's going on. I hate the imagery that we want for the city, bro. We don't have to be super tough. You don't have to be super gangster. Just be yourself. Just because these rappers that's getting arrested, those are the only rappers that's doing the shit they rapping about. The other 97% of the industry ain't doing the shit they rapping about. Man. Or they ain't been caught yet.
Right. Or they just ain't get caught yet.
Yet, though.
Yet.
You get what I'm saying? Yet is a very important word. Meaning it's on the way.
Playing this game, it's a lose-lose game. You're going to lose in this game. So, man, roll the dice on something way bigger. Roll the dice for them super M's, them billions. You know what I'm saying? Versus just, you know, so, yeah.
Man, listen, bro, I appreciate you stopping through, bro.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. We got to do this again, man. I feel like we just on the tip of the iceberg, man.
Nah, for sure, bro.
Nah, for real.
And that's why I wanted to do this. I felt like it was a much-needed conversation, bro. Like, I don't know, it was God just saying, holla at bro. Like, bro, I wanted it. You get what I'm saying? Even when you was back home, I'm trying like, bro, let's do something.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
Because you one of the first people that I fucked with that fucked with me. So
no question.
I had, you know,
and I'm proud of you. You could have stopped this interview stuff a long time ago, but I done seen you elevate, and be in these different places and really get your face out there and interview all the people you probably just dreamed about. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So how can I not on my end be trying to elevate, and that's what it's about, man. We coming together and we gonna be the ones that's pushing the narrative, and we gonna be able to bring them on and pull on more motherfuckers. But you gotta have the right mentality. And I see a lot of people want to change. They just need that little spark. They just need that they homies around them to want to do something different too. And guess what? Your homies might not want to do nothing different. It might just be you.
You might be the
You might be the only one. So guess what? If you really gangster, then you will go and do what's right for you and your family and for your legacy. That's what's most gangster versus just sitting around niggas and doing what you think another nigga want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I appreciate you. Anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Man, listen. Like I said, ain't no such thing as retire. Sleep when I die too on the way. Okay. You know. And I just felt right now it's fitting. Because a lot of people wondering like, hey, what you doing with the music? What's this, that, and the third? Well, look, I'm telling you, I ain't going to sleep till I die on nothing I'm doing. On this law school journey, on this music. You're going to be able to hear what I got going on with my life like. And I think you just got to show them. So, you know, the music coming.
I'm trying to hear that shit.
I'm going to make sure I invite you to graduation, too. You know what I'm saying? When that come up, you know, we just going to keep hustling, you know?
There.
For sure.
I appreciate you stopping through, man.
Thank you,
my
man.
dog, bro.
100%. Yes, sir.
Hustle Man Fest, we out of here, man.
Yes, sir.